Today, we're not doing top 5. And honestly, even a top 10 feels kind of basic. Bro, I'm dropping a full 30+ anime recommendations on you that you can start watching right now. This is a watchlist intervention. Why 30, Aizen? Because your watchlist is drier than my DMs. I'm tired of seeing you rewatch the same 5 shows. You know, the ones that are basically your comfort blanket and emotional support animal at this point. And here's the real tea, the little secret everyone else skips. Everyone flexes the same names: Naruto, Death Note, AOT, JJK. But half of y'all don't even know where these are actually streaming. You spend 10 minutes searching, get frustrated, and go back to scrolling TikTok. So, to save your time, your brain cells, and that precious data plan, I'm giving you the blueprint. A certified mix of beginner-friendly essentials, peak of the mountain fiction, criminally underrated gems, and straight-up visual masterpieces. But before we dive in, 3 things. The disclaimer. I wish someone was cutting a check for this list. Crunchyroll, Netflix, Hulu, Adult Swim. Anyone feeling generous? No? Okay, my bank account is currently crying in a corner, but we proceed. After 30 days of grinding content, I honestly deserve a chakra raise. This is my villain origin story if I don't get one. Get your notes app ready, because if you miss these titles, that's a massive L. Also remember, watching anime is not a personality trait, but having a fire watch list is. Let's get it. If you want worlds that feel alive, where every punch matters and characters grow like their life depends on it, and honestly, sometimes it does, start right here. These are the series that feel like a double espresso shot for your ambition. I'm talking Solo Leveling, the global flex is real. Demon Slayer, visuals that make your eyeballs feel hydrated. Kaiju number 8, the underdog story we all need. And My Hero Academia. These aren't just fighting. They're about that slow, satisfying grind. They will motivate you to get up, hit the gym, or maybe just finally clean your room, even if you've been sleeping the whole day, like a retired panda who just filed his taxes. New addition. Throw Jujutsu Kaisen in this group too, just for the pure electric energy it brings. Watching Yuji train feels like watching your most disciplined friend at 5 a.m. We respect the hustle. Now, if you want that raw, chaotic street fight energy, the type of anime where every punch looks personal and every episode feels like a school reunion that went horribly wrong, go for Windbreaker or Tokyo Revengers. This is pure adrenaline. But a quick, crucial PSA. Don't go outside thinking you're Draken or Mikey. Real life has 0 respawns, and you're probably not built like that. And speaking of which, if you start watching Tokyo Revengers, please, for the love of all that is holy, do not try to replicate Takemichi's hairstyle. That is a crime against humanity, not a fashion statement. Okay, violence isn't your vibe, and you actually want to feel smart for once? Maybe impress someone with a fun fact? Then you need Dr. Stone. This is the only anime where science absolutely slaps harder than the villains. Senku, the kid who liked chemistry, literally becomes humanity's last best hope. It's like a massive, dramatic science fair project where the stakes are the entire civilization. It's peak trust the process. Streaming Crunchyroll. On the flip side, if you want emotional damage that feels like a full-on audit of your soul, go watch Violet Evergarden, Your Lie in April, or A Silent Voice. These shows don't just attack your feelings, they file a formal complaint, get a court order, and legally destroy them. Grab the tissues, you've been warned. But wait, we can go darker. If you want that deep, dark psychological heat, where every character is one trauma away from turning into a full-blown supervillain, Monster, Parasyte, and Death Parade are waiting for you. These aren't anime. They are literally the transcript of your most expensive therapy session, but in beautiful, horrifying HD. New addition. Throw in Psycho Pass here. It's the ultimate, the government is always watching and judging you anxiety fuel. Now here's some short, tight, and binge-worthy classics. We all have those nights. I'll watch one episode, and suddenly it's 3 a.m. nights. These are the shows for those moments. They are short, tight, and pack a massive punch. Go for Erased, Perfect Blue for the film buffs, Hello World, and of course, Death Note. Death Note streaming Netflix, Hulu. You will finish them in one sitting, and then you will sit quietly staring at the ceiling, questioning every life decision you've ever made since 7th grade. It's a rite of passage. If you want peak hype, the shows that built half the anime community and are still going strong, it's Naruto, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and Bleach. These are not just recommendations, they are requirements. You need to know these references to survive online. The religions, old school power, If you want that old school power, the anime that literally created the culture and laid the foundation, then it's Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. These aren't shows, they are religions. Respect them. Yes, One Piece is long, but it's not homework, it's a commitment. If you can commit to a toxic relationship, you can commit to this. The underrated gems. And finally, the secret sauce. Stuff people don't talk about enough but hits harder than your exam results. Watch Vinland Saga. It's about beefy Vikings and finding purpose, but the dialogue is like poetry. Megalobox, Mob Psycho 100, pure chaotic good energy, and Dororo. These are the hidden treasures. If you finish Vinland Saga and don't feel like immediately becoming a better person, check your pulse. All right, that's 30 plus certified bangers. These aren't just anime recommendations, they're full-on experiences. Some will hype you up, some will make you weep on cue, and some will genuinely stay with you longer than your real-life friendships. If even one anime from this list becomes your new obsession, if you find your next comfort show, or finally have something fire to talk about, then welcome. You're officially part of the saga. Hit that like button if I saved your watch list. And seriously, subscribe, because this journey, we are just getting started. And yeah, before you ask, you can watch all these anime in one single app. If you want it, just hit the link in the description and download it. Peace out.